All right, Stephen, so what a 2 weeks it's been for Canadian soccer. Certainly what the women have accomplished in England is really a first of a kind for our program. And what do you think that might do to galvanize the entire Canada Soccer brand as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, it was some fantastic performances, both individually and collectively. And it came on the back of some injuries and adjustments that in the end probably worked out better for the squad. And it was just fantastic. Unfortunate, fantastic, but overall fantastic for the program. And not only the women program, but for soccer in general. It sort of brought the media towards it, and the exposure was excellent. And I, for one, I mean, we were all wishing them on, willing them on, especially in the bronze medal game. Just make it happen,
Absolutely, a fantastic achievement for the program. Focusing back on the men's team here, you've got a very brief camp here in Florida. Not a lot you can do tactically or in terms of preparation. So what do you try doing in a brief window like this one?
Well, I mean, it's just to still, keep the players familiar with each other, and it gives us a chance to come together and keep talking about what our objectives are, what our aims are. And in terms of the game itself, it'll be more about looking at individual performances, who can fit in where, maybe, try something different and see who can give us a little more flexibility in the squad.
It's a Trinidad squad that even yourself might not be that familiar with. Certainly they haven't called their A squad, a lot of young players in the team, so kind of a hard match to predict, but what do you expect going into the match on Wednesday?
Well, I think they've got some very good players called in, and it's a matter of how long they've been together, how much time they've been together. But I think if you look at their program, they'll be looking at it over a 4-year period, where I'm looking at it over the next month.
You've had a few months now to reflect on what happened in June. Of course, the main focus is building towards World Cup qualifiers against Panama in September. Now that you've had some more time to think about it, where do you really stand in terms of what you feel this team needs to get done in September?
Well, I think now, after watching the game numerous times, I'm a little more disappointed in that we didn't come away with the points. But that's behind us now. We know we've got to go into this Panama game arguably against a team that all along we felt was the sort of danger team in the group, and we've got to get something out of those two games. And we have to be a little more clinical, a little more efficient in front of goal. And it might sound like if we're singing the same old tune, but that's the reality.
All right, Steve, thanks for your time.
You're more than welcome.